So within all of us is the wiring of I am a loser, and then there's also the wiring of I am a winner, okay? And depending on what happens in life, whether it's our fault or something happens to us, it can be activated. And if we have a lot of trauma, say you were bullied a lot, or things with parents, dynamics, whatever, relationship breakups, something might be activated that's already dormant in you. And more often than not, because the negativity bias of the brain, it's I am a loser. And I was thinking about thwarted belonging, where your belonging is kind of thwarted. You can't sit here, you can't date this person, you can't, whatever. What about thwarted success, like thwarted progress in your life? And I can't tell you enough how discouraging it is to work your butt off and things are not moving the needle forward, right? You're being frugal. You're doing what they told you to do in society, and yet you're losing money, you're getting more debt, you're stressed out, your relationships are crumbling because you have to work all the time. That is so devastating for someone's mental health, and that is what I'd say the majority of millennials have been through. And dare I even mention Gen Z, they're even worse off than we are. So, yeah, people are sick and tired of it because, if you have a strong sense of social justice, you think, you're supposed to work hard and be rewarded. Now, maybe there's a part of me that is enraged, right? Because I feel like my success in life has been cut off. And when that's triggered, I can get really resentful and angry, and I don't know what to do about it. But you know what? I have to break that pattern because it doesn't serve me any good. Is there a kernel of truth to it? Yes. But it's not a helpful pattern for me. It's not a helpful pattern for you. We need to recognize when these emotions are triggered, and we need to redirect them into something that's a little bit more fulfilling, rewarding. It feels better in our nervous system because, I hate to say it is what it is. You got to play the game, but we want to do our best to be grateful, to be appreciative and present despite all the chaos, because if you focus on what you don't have, good luck. There's not much good comes out of that. But if you focus on what you do have, and if you're grateful for the obstacles, that's inspiring. That is something people really admire, and people really need these days. They want to see that. I'm with you.